And everybody, glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox.
And now,
and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
2022 Boston Red Sox.
Just about ready to roll. And on the hill today, Nathan Eovaldi. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Verdugo makes the play. One down.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. Big time power.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Two and one on Judge. Fought off foul. On the ground. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. Arroyo relay to third. In there. He's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now here's the other half of the Twin Towers. Giancarlo Stanton. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Here comes a pitch. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Strong up and loosening in the pen. Sawamura warming up as well. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. And it's filled up. Kicks and deals. On the ground right side. Should be extra bases. And that gets all the way to the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
One out, runner at second. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Next offering is fouled back. Runner leads away at second. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. The 1-2. That's down and in.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Bounce to the right side, gathers and throws to first. Rizzo out of the play.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Here is the young phenom Gleyber Torres.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boo, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So 2 down. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. 1 run across. Banks off the wall. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And they're up by 3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
It's Aaron Hicks now. And the pitch.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. An absolutely majestic shot. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Matt Strong. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Strong.
Two outs, bases empty. Here's Miguel Andujar. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Dahlbeck settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox coming up. Back here at Fenway Park. And starting in this one, Davy Garcia. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club. And what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him. And it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point. Maybe it's the motion. But just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Back in Boston, here's Trevor Story. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. The other way, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Love how he let
Batting
that
third,
ball travel,
the third
trusted his
baseman,
hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Devers.
And here is Devers. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. Story on his way home. He will score. It's 5-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. That one ripped. Back there. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay throw. In there. He scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. And a ball evens the count. Activity in the bullpen. Michael King getting loose out there. Licky, a left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-5.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Number 92 taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bobby Dahlbeck up next for the Red Sox. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Gone! Bobby Dahlbeck blasts one out. And they grab the lead. It's 6-5.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Kevin Plawecki. The count 2-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. The throw is wild and it gets away. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting 9.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Bradley waits. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the batting order turns over. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Arroyo, the runner at third. Plawecki at second. Bradley on at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The pitch. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Steven Ridings. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Xander Bogaerts a towering home run to left field. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 11-5.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Here's Rafael Devers. Right-handed reliever. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 23rd of the year. It's 12-5.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here is J.D. Martinez. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up. Next offering is in for a strike. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
Nobody on, nobody out. All Red Sox in this one. That's hard hit on the line. Andujar makes the play, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex.
Jonathan Loaisiga gets the ball now. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And a strike in there.
The count is 1 and 2.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Arroyo.
Here's Christian Arroyo. The pitch. And that one goes straight to the backstop. But no advance from the runners.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 1 out. Verdugo, the lead runner at second. Dahlbeck over at first with 1 away. Rips that one to right. And he goes airborne to make the catch. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kevin Plawecki getting ready to hit. And a pitch. Swing and a bouncer, and he picks it up in foul territory. Two down. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But not before a huge inning here gets them an even dozen runs. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Yankees 5. Back here at Fenway, here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And he deals. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The pitch. Strike 2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. 0 for 1 so far. The 1-2. Sends it to first. A great play deep in the hole.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And forget it. Aaron Judge leads the yard, and they cut into the deficit. It's 12-7.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Here's Stanton now. Doubled in his first AB. Next pitch is downstairs.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Verdugo moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Grounded out his first time. Left-hand batter waits. And there's the strike. Swings and misses. Out number 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle, handled by LeMahieu. Gets it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Torres makes the catch. Out number 2.
The right fielder, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Xander Bogaerts. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
You know, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put it.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Slapped foul. The 2-2. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Bounced out to short. Torres over to first. And that is the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it, however. It's 12-7. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Cutter Crawford. And a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with.
Crawford.
New inning getting started. Here's Gleyber Torres. And the 3-1. This one popped up. Arroyo on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Josh Donaldson doubled his first time up. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Into center and a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Aaron Hicks at the plate. Hicks having a lot more success on the road this season. Donaldson over at first with one away. And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo glides back. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
And next for New York, Miguel Andujar. Next offering way off the plate. Just one out away. Try to close it out. Out to center. Verdugo drifts towards it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
These guys were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
12-7 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.